This is approved for all obvious. Oh shit! Approved for all audiences. This little show where Chase and I talk about feature films, do a little pop quiz at the end for each other to see who retained more shit about the thing.
Yeah, and we talk about some other stuff too.
Yep, we do a little thrift segment, and what else we do? We talk about movie news. We do one more thing. We do a lot of things on the show here.
I mean, look, we talk about movies because it gives us a good structure.
Yeah.
We shoot the shit for a little bit. We talk about some upcoming news. We give a few shout outs to our friends and family out there who watch us and pay attention to us.
And strangers.
And Denmark.
Yeah.
But if you're tuning in every week, man, we fucking appreciate the shit out of you. Yeah.
We are not approved for all audiences. This is going to be lots of swears and scares.
Dude.
So,
yeah.
Put that in your pants and rub it around.
AFAA.
Yep. Approved. Cape.
But like, we've done this a million times, but like, people got to have a little bit of fucking ownership and like.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on. Like,
here's your warning. Anyway, if you want to fucking check out our social media shit at fucking approved for all audiences. Oh no. Approved for all audiences pod@gmail.com is not social media. That's our email. But if you want to send us an email, go ahead and do it there. Approved for all audiences on Instagram and approved for all on the Twitter.
Yeah. Get on there. Like us and subscribe. I think we might have a poll coming up.
Yeah.
Which will be fun.
Check next week. Yeah. I'll wait for you to look at the movies and
decide which one we're gonna fucking riff on, dude.
That was gross. Sorry. Fuck. Got anything else we want to clear up here?
No. I think that's our spiel. It's the intro spiel.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
I think we're a lot less hungover than last week.
Oh yeah, feeling great. Back on the wagon, Poppy.
Let's get there. Yeah.
Cheers, brother.
No problem.
It's the solution to every problem. Another problem to every solution? Who knows?
It's one of those.
It's one of those.
So I
Yep.
I went and got some coffee this morning.
Oh, from the milkmaid?
Yeah, the milk. That's a fun. Oh. Okay, I'm going to talk about the thing, but you got to tell the audience if you were ever to open up a Tim sandwich shop, what the name of it is.
Oh, Ham Wallet.
The Ham Wallet Cafe.
And eatery.
That's fucking hilarious. The Ham Wallet.
All the chairs would be faces.
When you sit down, you're doing face sitting at the Ham Wallet Cafe.
Yep.
People will just be I'm into the name already. Tim makes a good BLT.
BL Tim's.
So I was getting coffee. It's like, 10:45 in the morning. And she's like, what are you up to today? And I was like, I'm not going to tell her. I was like, should I say, I'm going to go.
I wouldn't have.
I didn't. But in my head, I was like, do I tell her the truth? I'm going over to my buddy's house to film a podcast. Oh, what's your podcast about? Fuck, I don't know.
I don't want to do the whole thing.
I didn't. That's been an issue. Well, not really an issue. That's been a struggle with like being on Twitter and shit, is like this self-promotion of like, oh, come check out our shit. Like, I like it, but I don't like talking about that I like it. So it's weird.
Yeah, I get it.
She's like, oh, what are you guys going to do? And I was like, oh, we're just hanging out. I lied.
Well, we are.
And then the other one like pops around the corner and there's two of them in there. She looks at me. She goes, you guys going to get drunk? And I was like, it's 10:50 in the morning. And like, I was like, well, it's 10:50. I was like, so yeah, I'm surprised I'm not already. And they laughed, but I was like, that's like a weird follow-up to that. I'm going to my buddy's house. It's 10 a.m. You guys going to get drunk? Shit. Yes, probably.
And they don't even know me.
She must have been a movie muff.
Maybe. Hey, maybe.
Anyway, I thought that was a funny suggestion.
How'd your coffee turn out?
It's just okay.
Yeah.
I got an iced latte, which normally an iced latte, they make a latte and then they ice it. And this time she just like poured some, I don't know, coffee mix and then layered, and not even layered, just put milk in it and then shaked it up right in front of me. I was like, at least make it mysterious. But I was like,
Did she put it in a mixer and smile?
Nope. Just stirred the thing. I can show you exactly what she did.
Oh, yeah. Show me that.
She just did
milk.
this.
Oh, a little mom swirl.
And latte. It's a mom swirl. Come on, Daddy.
How's that go with the beer? Have you ever had one of those? The PBR coffees?
No.
Yeah, me either.
I don't want those two things mixed up.
I don't want that at all. But if it was here, I'd probably drink a little bit of it.
I mean, I'd try it.
Did you ever drink like the coffee like Monsters or any of those fucking things?
Oh boy, I don't know. Coke has one of these now too, also like a coffee Coke. But no, I don't think I have.
You ever had a chocolate Coke?
No, I didn't know they had chocolate. I had like vanilla Coke.
I've had them at a diner before. I don't think they like made it. There used to be a diet chocolate Shasta. That was
what?
really not good.
Hey, there's a new segment. We just find obscure fucking drinks. Actually, remember I sent you a picture of the like spicy Cheeto fucking Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Thought about going to Walmart to see if I could find some of those. I bet they suck ass, but it'd be pretty funny to try one on camera.
Did you say Flamin' Cheats?
What was it? Yeah, I think it was like Flamin' Cheetos.
Yeah. I don't like Flamin' Cheetos.
Hey.
They taste artificially fake or artificially spicy.
They are super artificially spicy.
Like it's like cardboard with just like, oh, it's hot now. I don't like this.
I like the jalapeno one.
I don't know if I've had the jalapeno
cheddar. It's not like they don't try and make it as spicy. Speaking of food,
yep.
Do you have any good roast beef sandwiches this week?
Oh, dude. I used expired lunch meat and then shit my pants for like 7 hours. That was pretty cool. We've
all been there.
At work. It was bad.
Dude, the fucking picture you took, I thought it was a professional meal.
Yeah,
like
maybe I'll put it in post if you're lucky.
With the foil, and then what was it, a side of chips or some shit?
Chili cheese Fritos. Not my first choice, but it's what we had. It
was awesome.
I'm more of a regular potato chip guy because we get the fun party bags, for lunches, and there's always more chips in the regular ones.
Well, I fucked up with food myself.
What'd you do?
I'm not proud to admit this.
I'm excited.
I know a lot of the 4 cans of chili crowd out there are gonna probably love this.
Oh.
When I was a kid growing up, we ate a lot of pizza, and then usually if there was some sort of like bigger reason to have better pizza, like me and Jake got good grades, or I don't fucking remember what. My
Jake's
dad
his brother for the listener.
Oh yeah, my older brother Jake, my only brother Jake. What up, brother Jake? We would get like this Chicago stuffed Papa Murphy's. And it was like a treat. It was like, oh fuck yeah, we get one of those. This Friday, I had a long day at work, and I was like, oh, I deserve a fucking stuffed pizza. Guys, Muff Nation, I hate to admit this. Muff Nation. I ate the whole fucking thing.
It's pretty impressive. It was pretty good.
Like, so, boy, okay, we're getting into it.
Yeah.
It's impressive that like, it's impressive, but it's not. Like, it's not at all.
If you're familiar with Papa Murphy's, are we talking family size or large?
It was the large,
okay,
but like,
still quite the feat in my book.
You shouldn't be able. That's for 4 people.
Maybe even more. Like, not to make you feel bad or nothing, but dude, one of those pieces puts me on my ass for like a while.
I guess it depends on the 4 people. Like,
it depends on the 4 pieces too, because you have supreme dominance over how big those slices are going to be.
What we're getting at here is one person should not be able to eat this, and I knew that too. I knew going into the 3rd slice, I'm like, the fuck am I doing? I looked at it and I was like, I'm going to be able to do this. I knew I was going to be able to do it.
There's a little 80 movies montage.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I do pretty good. Like usually Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday, like I eat decent at, well, lately not so much since I'm at a gas station. I try to.
Hey, that gas station's top notch.
Like I exercised it is top notch. I exercised a couple of times. I'm like, why the fuck did I ever lose? Oh, because I ate 6 pounds of pizza to myself in fucking a space of 5 hours. Like, that's not right.
See, when you say 5 hours, that makes it sound better than you just fucking slamming the whole thing.
Between 6 and midnight, the pizza was gone.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I slammed the whole thing.
That's not like 45 minutes.
I appreciate what you're doing.
I'm trying.
It's not right.
It's not right.
It makes me think back onto why I ever thought that was like, dude, in high school, I went to Burger King. And like, dude, we had 2 fucking cool girls
I know what you're talking
from
about.
school there that were like,
yeah, dude.
At that point in my life, I should have been like trying to be impressive and cool and funny. And I was like, hey, do you guys think I can eat a fucking 8-stack fucking?
Was it 8?
So they had I did like a 4-patty Whopper, and then I did like an 8-patty when they had the stacker.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Burger
yeah,
King thing.
yeah.
It wasn't at the same time, but I did both of those. And for Chase anyway, that was back when I was in like okay shape. Like I actually like moved around and did shit. And I remember going back, what the fuck was that? Dude, I think one of the customers at the Burger King got like grossed out and mad. They're like, the fuck is this kid doing? And I'm like, shut up, dude, I'm making friends. And I went back to Spanish class, and I'm just sitting in Spanish, and I just feel a bead of sweat, and I'm like, oh,
caliente.
Fuck. Like, that's not right. So anyway.
That's what we call meat sweats in the game.
That's why I guess I was surprised at everyone's reaction to like 4 cans of chili. Like, whatever. I can eat a whole fucking stuffed pizza.
Play.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's breakfast.
I could fold up the New York style and eat it like a taco.
No, you
100%. If I wanted to, dude, if I can put down a family size stuffed,
all right, that's a Patreon goal, guys. If we can get,
if we raise, that's actually God.
No,
damn it,
we're not doing that.
But I would, if the stakes were high enough. I would.
You want stakes on them too?
No, I want people to pay us for me to eat funny shit on camera. Oh God,
that's not even funny.
I think it'd be funny.
It'd be funny if you ate like a chocolate dip sock. That's comedy.
I think we have different ideas. So it's gonna be funny for me I'm not gonna eat the chocolate sock, but I will eat the taco pizza.
What about a chocolate condom?
Okay.
Cut it.
I don't want to keep going there.
Okay. Oh shit. What else do we do here?
Sometimes at this point we would do like any shout outs.
Oh, is there anyone you want to shout out to?
I feel like we haven't done it in a while, so I mean,
Ask
like
for a couple of soders.
I don't have like anything.
Shout out Dan Soder.
My mom and Melinda for going and seeing a movie with me.
Yeah, are we gonna talk about that movie later?
In a little bit.
That was a crazy sentence.
You did good.
Yeah,
but later. I don't know. Shout out Michael for still pumping out the.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for the thummies. They're looking great still.
They're great.
Preach.
And another thing about those thummies is like I love that they're numbered. I didn't really like pick up on that. Well, I did not pick up on it, but I was like, "What episode are we on?" Oh, let me just go.
Yeah,
YouTube.
It's handy for us as well.
You got anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out to the G-Bone holding down the fort still. Grace, the lovely wife.
That's your wife?
Yep.
Congrats, dude. You did it.
Yeah.
Who was your best man?
You.
Who was your other best man before me?
Kyle.
And then before Kyle?
Michael.
I see where I rank in the awesome foursome.
Third.
Last place.
That also means okay.
Hey.
Or depending where you live, something else.
Be fun to get us four back together at some point in life.
It would be.
Just catch up.
Maybe tomorrow.
Me, you, Michael, Kyle.
Yeah.
That was the crew.
The Wrecking Crew.
That was the crew, man.
Yep. Crewman group.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. You want to do a thrifty? Get it out of the way?
Do your thrifts, man.
Right
there.
Okay, cool. Let's fucking do First Blood. We found the Ultimate Edition, which I don't really know. I think that just means there's more fucking bonus features on there. There's some meta points. Ooh.
What the fuck's a meta point?
I don't know.
Fuck meta point.
Yeah, fuck Metacritic. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Nito Bandito. That was found at a Goodwill where I witnessed a lady steal a bunch of shit. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So can you like, you just like saw her put stuff in and walk out, or how'd that go?
So like, I go, if you're local, I go to the Goodwill. Well, I go to like all the Goodwills, but at this point in time, I went to the Goodwill on like 4th Plane, and the DVD section is like kind of by the entrance and like the checkout fucking kiosk. And this girl had like a fucking armful of clothes, like with the hangers and shit still on them. And I heard the cashier be like, are you going to pay for those? And she's like, no. And then just fucking left.
She said no?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Dude, I was like, props, dog. What are you going to do about it, bitch? And she did nothing about it.
Dude.
Yeah. And we made eye contact, and it was pretty cool.
You gave her like the approval head nod?
No, yeah. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? Whatever, though.
I didn't realize when you had first messaged me that like there was a conversation. Hey, are you going to pay for this?
Yeah, no. Well, I looked up because I thought it might have been like a kid talking to their mom or something about like some bullshit that they didn't need to buy. No. No, it wasn't.
Dude, I remember we'd have these loss prevention talks when I worked at Safeway.
Yeah.
And
you're not supposed to do shit.
Well, you're not supposed to do anything, but like I also was just like I'm being paid like $8 an hour. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Totally. I don't. Okay. So, don't go after him. I'm not going to do anything. Don't try and stop him. I'm not going to do anything. Yeah. Do not even make eye contact. I'll let him go. I'm going to steal right now.
Didn't you like not like checking IDs too?
Dude, I used to do so. I was like a first generation self checkout when that shit was hopping and popping.
Yeah.
You used to just stand there for hours doing nothing. And so if you bought alcohol, you'd get an alert on this little kiosk. There'd be like the 4 stations and then a little kiosk, and you were supposed to go up to them to check their ID, regardless of age, to like make sure that they were like
age?
Not drunk.
Oh,
like,
basically not drunk.
Or like, yeah, if you thought they were over 30, you didn't have to check their ID, but you still had to go over there and like make sure they weren't like.
Have you ever not sold to someone because they were drunk?
No.
God, that would piss me off.
Dude, I could look at your ID and be like, that's for sure not you, and I'm way too scared to confront you about that, so here's your stuff. I'm not going to name names, but I had a kid that was a year older than us in high school who, if you're listening to this, you're a douchebag for that. Fuck you. And
tell me off, Mike. I'm very curious.
Oh, I will.
I probably already know.
And he looked way different and I didn't recognize him. Like, that's how different this person looked.
Yeah.
But we weren't like friends or anything. And his ID was like 6 months expired. And so at first I'm like, hey man, sorry, like, can you get this updated and then you can have your beer? And he's like, come on, man, you know me. And I'm like, what? And I look again and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, dude. And he's like, come on, man. And I'm like, motherfucker, like, why are you putting me in this position? I'm fucking 19 and don't want to lose my job. Okay. I give him the fucking beer. I'm just like, you fucking bag of shit. I would never do that to someone.
Oh my God.
Like, and then beg them.
That is horseshit.
And if you're listening, you know who you are. And I'm still, that was fucked, you little shit rat.
Shit rat.
I don't say that word very often.
It's a good one though.
I say that pretty often.
It's pretty good.
Boy, we got some stories today.
I guess we do. All right. Well, First Blood is going on the shelf. Oh, fucking. We watching Jumanji? I don't remember.
I thought we did.
Just
maybe
in case
we
we didn't. Jumanji is up here too. I don't remember if I mentioned it. I found this one sealed, which is kind of cool. So that's probably from like, I don't know, 2003 or whatever. It's no longer sealed because they wanted like $7 for it. So I just took the wrapper off. Fuck you.
Hey, are you going to change the wrapper on that? Yeah.
Well, if you take, because at Goodwill, all the prices are like $3 unless it's marked otherwise. And because this one was sealed, it was like 10 or something. I'm like, fuck you. No, it's not. So I just took the wrapper off. I didn't steal it.
Dude, you sent me a picture one time of the VHS for the original West Side Story.
Yeah.
And it said like $7.99, and I'm always pretty broke, and I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like,
that was like the original sticker from like the original store.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you didn't need to get that. I wasn't gonna spend $8 on. You're like, oh, it wasn't fucking $8. And I was like, oh,
I think it was like a quarter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a lot of places aren't even taking VHS anymore because they're like not selling at all. It's a very select amount of people that want them.
It's just fun now that we talk about movies.
It's fun though. Like, honestly, I watched the Free Willy on VHS, and it's like, this does look like shit.
Yeah.
Like, real bad. But that has the Michael Jackson. I think I've already mentioned this before, too. Yeah. Pretty cool. And the Laserdisc, who you guys probably haven't seen one. I haven't either. But it looks basically the same as a VHS, so that's also pretty fucking stupid, too.
They're just fun, though.
They're fun. They're neat.
Physical media's, in a world where we're going increasingly digital, having physical... It's like when I go get sports cards.
Yeah.
It's just fun to have physical media.
I like the Blu-rays a lot now. I've been into the Blu-rays. But, remember when those, like, dropped? They look like fucking soap operas?
Yeah.
So weird.
I remember being like, these look worse.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I don't want
to be in the thing.
Yeah, dude, that's how it felt like Joey Tribbiani. Yeah, it was fucking weird. Oh, fucking,
what else?
We got one more. I didn't realize, watching the episode back, you were like, do you want me to grab the movie for you? And I was like, no, why?
You thought I meant go home and get it?
No, I thought you meant just to hand it to me, but I was like, I don't need it right now. But Rushmore, we kind of... We didn't need to have it, but I just didn't understand what you meant. Another Goodwill pickup. I think I got this one in Portland. Not that it matters.
Fun flick. We should review it.
We already did. If you haven't seen that one, go see it, because it's not performing that well for some reason. I thought it was a pretty good sode.
Yeah, I don't know enough about like the analytics and anything. Like we've kind of come to the consensus that it's probably dependent on like the flick we choose, because like Oscars killed it, Free Willy killed it, and Free Willy because people think they remembered it fondly. Like, what else? Brink killed it because people our age that watch the shit remember.
I also posted about that one a shitload. I need to do better about the postings, but I also hate doing the postings.
It's hard.
It's a real catch-22.
It's hard. That's why we need someone that's
to do
free
it for us
and doesn't want any input on the show itself to just do all the social media shit for us.
We want a person that doesn't exist.
They're out there.
Maybe.
They're out there. Maybe I'll email that douchebag who made me sell him beer when he had it expired. You owe me. Are we on to some schmovie news?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, we are.
Dope.
Let's fucking check out.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. Time for some fucking news. You want to start off here, Cheese?
Sure.
All right. You want me to put the thing up for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just dropped, it either came out last weekend or it might have been this week on like a Thursday, because now they come out.
April 22nd.
Okay, so last week, this movie came out. It's The Immeasurable Weight of Massive Talent. Or The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Excuse me, it's a long fucking name. This is a new Nick Cage. It's Nicolas Cage as Nick Cage. It's very like Fourth Wall-y, like aware that it's Nicolas Cage. It's got Pedro Pascal, Tiffany Haddish, a couple other people I don't remember, but the main two is Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal. And I won't spoil anything because it just came out and I want Tim to go see it. He hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I want to see it also.
But look, this is like Jackass is the most fun I've had in the theater in a long time, probably because we were boozing and it was a new fun theater. This was right up there with just having fun. Like, fun fucking movie. It's really, really good to me, bordering great. Like, I could turn around and go watch this with you. As soon as you're ready, I'd go see it again. I'm a big fan of Pedro Pascal. I don't
know if I know who that is.
You'll recognize him. Like, Narcos. Did you ever watch Narcos?
No, I didn't.
Game of Thrones?
Nope.
He's been in so much shit. I'm so bad at this. I'm like, oh, you'll recognize him from all this stuff.
Keep talking. I'll give him a goog.
Yeah, like this thing's coming in just great for me. I think I'm kind of a newish Nick Cage fan. I didn't really know that much about him, but I knew Tim knew a lot about like his like money struggles, and that's why he's like pumping out movies, which that comes up in this. So it's
oops, I'm trying to type. Sorry guys.
It's really, really fucking funny, and like the movie does a really good job of.
I don't know that guy at all.
Really?
No.
Interesting.
I was in The Mandalorian too, huh?
He is the Mandalorian.
Oh.
He's got his helmet
I thought
on
the Mandalorian was a place.
Mandalore.
All right.
My favorite thing about this movie, and again, no spoilers here, is that it builds like tension the whole time on the villain, and it pays off really, really deliciously. Like the resolution of the movie, the climax and the resolution is a shit ton of fun, and there was like 4 other old couples in there, and we're all just fucking busting up laughing the whole time.
Hell yeah.
And we got like 2 clappers going on at the end of it.
How do you feel about a clapper?
So my view on that is warped, because I remember my brother Jake being like, that's the stupidest thing ever. Nobody's here. What are you clapping at? And so I kind of developed that from a young age. But now, like, I don't really care. If it's a show of like you're into something.
Yeah.
I can't let shit like that.
If it's an older person, I definitely let it slide.
I'm like, dude, there was a part in like one of the new Avenger movies where like it's just a fucking epic, cool scene. I got goosebumps, and I found myself just be like, yeah, fuck yeah,
sure.
Like it's just exciting.
Yeah.
So I don't really care. I mean, if you're sitting there clapping a lot, that's annoying. But like the part that they clapped at is like yeah, fuck yeah. Nick Cage.
Now, if it's like
this.
a lot, like when I saw Scream, whatever the fuck it is, 7 or whatever the fuck, there was some people in the front that were like getting pretty annoying with it. But I saw Rocky Balboa when that came out, and like an old lady was like clapping when Rocky was winning. But like that I get. Like, yeah. It's probably the last Rocky you're going to see in theaters. It's fun.
Theaters are dying out in front of us.
Oh, in droves, yeah.
And
droves.
It was fun. Like the people were clapping. There was about 8 of us in there. Like we all had our popcorn and our sodas. It felt good.
Cinema 10?
Yeah. It was a good time. That was like, this is a good movie going experience. It's just right at 2 hours.
Not an hour and 20 minutes?
Dude, I remember being like, why is this not over? Like this is.
Do you want to tell the folks at home?
So it's 126 minutes, and my dumbass brain was like, oh, it's an hour and 26 minutes long.
I've done the same shit.
And so I'm like, cool. I mean, that's pretty short, but whatever. Yeah. I like to get in and get out and get on with it. And like an hour and a half in, I'm like, I had to use the restroom. I look at my phone and I'm like, this shit's.
What the fuck?
This was supposed to be over. And it's like, you could tell it's like, we're not even, like, we're getting ready to land it, but it's not. There's still like a bunch of shit that needs to be figured out.
Yep.
But it's fun, dude. It's a fun time. I don't want to overhype it because I don't like when people overhype something and then it comes in. But if I had to guess, I think you're going to love it a lot.
Cool. Yeah, I want to go see it in the theater for sure.
Highly recommend. I won't go into any scores or anything. I'll let you guys make that up your mind. But hey, if we get some traction on it, we could always put a newish one in the can. That'd be fun.
That's probably a good idea. That's what the people want, and we're not giving it to them.
Yeah.
We haven't been, I guess I should say.
We haven't been. We could always try it and be like, we'll do a couple of.
It's hard to take notes and shit.
It's hard.
And I like to do it the morning of. I think I've mentioned this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Anyway, so see it, watch it good. I want to. You should want to too, guys.
Go fucking watch it.
You said something about it that was, you said it was an interesting, tasty treat? Is that what you said?
I don't remember saying that.
I'm trying to segue. Bob's Burgers!
Cut that. No,
May 23rd.
Oh, this month.
I believe it comes out. 26th? End of May. Do you know anything about this? As far as like the plot and stuff?
Nope.
So I looked it up, and I hate doing that actually, because like shit like this, I want to go in like it's a fucking like on the TV. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anything. Like I don't know how this could be a bad time. Like, if you like the show, like, it's just a better looking cartoon that's longer. I don't know how it's gonna be bad. But the plot line is fucking the city fucking breaks a water main in front of Bob's Burgers, and it creates a sinkhole.
Oh.
And so then they have to deal with summer customers and a sinkhole in front of their establishment. But that's also a plot line in Hey Arnold. So
is it really?
Yeah,
I think
Green's Meats.
Touche.
Mm-hmm.
How did you remember that?
I'd like Hey Arnold.
Well done.
Yeah, Grandpa puts a board over the hole, and then his Packard gets stuck in it. It's a whole ordeal.
Hewlett Packard, huh?
Yep. HP. Shout out Ben O'Hara.
What up, Ben? Watch our show, Ben.
But no, Bob's Burgers looks fun, looks good, looks great.
Love Bob's Burgers.
Yeah,
it's a great throw on, and then like,
yeah, dude.
Where Family Guy can throw on and it's just kind of meaningless. Like Bob's Burgers does a pretty good job of like,
and there's usually a fun song.
I'm like,
yeah,
love the tunes.
They do good shit with the tunes.
We got some good tunes coming up today.
Is this fucking whatever.
What's that next one you got?
This is a little bit of late news now.
Sure,
but I figured since the dude kind of acts, and this is fucking kind of crazy, might as well fucking talk about it a little bit. This is a terrible picture, but I think you can see what's going on. Mike Tyson beats the shit out of the guy behind him. I was going to pull the video, but the video is kind of long, and I'm sure you've seen it and heard about it. So
he Amber Hearded the fuck out of his face.
Yeah, dude. Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Dude, it was really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah. It's like,
I don't agree with it, but also Mike Tyson isn't a regular person.
No, and it's an interesting thing because we're dealing a lot with like seeing violence all over the place, like but being in very pop cultural situations. The Amber Heard, Johnny Depp shit that we talked about last week. Will Smith slapping a person, and the Will Smith thing was just like, dude, like I'm not comparing the two situations because like it's definitely different, but also like, is beating the shit out of him the right answer? Like, could you have let someone know?
Definitely not. But it's Mike Tyson.
Like you gotta understand like.
He's a trained fucking junkyard dog. Yeah. Like, he's not a regular guy.
He's got the brain of a smart fourth grader.
Dude.
Sorry, Mike, I'm a fan of yours.
Yep, we love you, Iron. Yeah, he's fucking, he's not playing with full deck. I'm surprised I'm surprised he didn't fucking just kill him, which I guess shows that he has some sort of restraint.
He's not the sharpest bulb in the tool shed.
Nah. His filament is crossed. Bulb jokes. Is that a pay you say?
So yeah, like I don't think you should just beat the shit out of the guy, but also like you like fuck that guy for antagonizing him on an airplane, like,
dude, for like a while.
Like there's got to be some level of repercussions, but like is it kicking him off? Like were they already fucking 10,000 feet?
Yeah,
up?
And that's another thing. I tried to look up what the repercussions were, and I guess the dude that got punched in the face was being a real fucking cock tease to the police. Fuck. So like they were kind of like, "Fuck you, dude," and from as of right now, what's today? Sunday the May 1st. Happy May Day, everybody. Fuck, I'm doing the fight through thing again.
Get it out.
Oh god. So as of right now, he's not in jail or anything. Maybe that's gonna change. You figure by now, whatever happened is probably gonna happen, but don't know because that was what 2 weeks ago now.
Was it already? Fuck.
Week? At least a week.
At least a week. Yeah.
I don't think they grounded the plane. I tried to research it. I didn't see anything.
I'm curious what the like. I haven't really like focused on this a whole lot. I'm just curious like what the public perception is. Is it like fuck Mike Tyson? I think it's like
fuck that guy. Because
yeah.
it's fucking Mike Tyson, dude. Like you don't fuck with Iron Mike.
Where that punching someone and beating the shit out of him feels a little bit justifiable. Like the Will Smith one, I think the thing is that like that's obviously
they're just two different dudes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. So this one, everyone's kind of like, had it coming.
Yeah. Oh, and the dude didn't help himself at all. Like, he is a total douchebag.
Think he gets a little money out of this?
I was thinking about that when I was taking a shower. That's relevant. But does he sue? I think the easiest answer is yes. But I don't think I would. I think I would be so embarrassed that, like... And does Mike even... Is he doing fine financially right now?
I think he's doing okay.
I know he like begged to be in Hangover 3 and that didn't work. I
feel like you know what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I have no idea. I was gonna look up celebrity net worth, but after listening to the It's Always Sunny podcast, I don't trust it anymore.
Like real wrong.
They're like, yeah, that's not right.
Didn't Chad Johnson do that like not too long ago on Sway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and he pulls up his bank account.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, man?
He's like, dude, I've got 15 million in my checking account right now, which as a banker, you shouldn't do that. But
what, have it in your checking account?
You shouldn't just have it all sitting in your checking
account.
account.
Yeah, definitely not.
But whatever. I mean, fuck it. And I thought that was a pretty cool way of being like, yeah, that shit's not always right.
Yeah.
It was
how do they know?
His net worth's like 1.4 million. Chad Johnson's like, no, way more than that.
Yeah, dude.
I have a lot of money.
And probably a couple houses.
Dude, my cousin hooked up with Chad Johnson.
Well, you called his voicemail once.
I got to listen to Chad fucking Ocho sing. He went to Oregon State, and I got to listen to his fucking voicemail. Thank you, Sarah.
What did it say? Just Chad Johnson.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Chad. Holler at me. I'm sorry I missed your call. Beep. Yeah. Hey, Chad. This is Chase. I like football.
Did you leave one?
No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't have either.
There was also a rumor. I know none of my cousins are watching this, but it's whatever. It's not a fucking like bad thing. There was also a rumor that the rapper Nelly was going to come to one of our Thanksgivings.
I remember you just mentioning that.
And my cousin.
How weird would that have been?
My cousin, dude. Yes. My cousin Dylan was like, did the thing where he would put the like Band-Aid on his cheek, and everyone was like, dude, you can't do that. And Dylan's like, yeah, I can. It'd be funny. And it was just, he obviously ended up not coming to our Thanksgiving, but there was like a chance that
would be insane.
Sarah, how the fuck did you know Nelly? Can you call in and explain these? Like, I feel like, and that was also like growing up. He's like, yeah, dude, well, my cousin fucking knows Nelly and hooked up with Chad.
Furtado?
I'm like a bird on a worry. Hey,
do you want to talk about this freaking movie?
What fucking movie are we talking about today?
We're talking about Tropic Thunder. Kidding. Oh no.
We should do Tropic Thunder.
Walk Hard. We're talking about John C. Reilly's Walk Hard.
Yes. Yes.
Woo! When's the last time you saw this big old bastard?
6 months ago.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a recent watcher.
I've seen this movie a lot.
It's good.
Probably
weird. It came out on Christmas.
Didn't know that. Yeah. I also didn't know really about this movie when it did first come out. This shit got glossed over by a lot of other stuff at the time.
Yeah, I guess so. Because what did we say it lost? Like
20 million?
20? Yeah, dude.
But dude, it's almost like a who fucking cares, because Judd Apatow, this one was like a free one with all the shit they made off of Superbad and fucking, I'm sure Talladega Nights came out before this.
I think that was a year after.
It was in the big collage of the Judd Apatows and all the Will Ferrells and all those funnies. And
did he? I think he co-wrote this one too.
Who?
Judd Apatow.
Yeah, him and John Cangus or something.
That sounds right.
I feel like I've been very, very
this was 2007. Yeah.
Ever since the first time I saw this, I feel like I've been very, very loyal to this movie. Like,
it's a fucking great one. It's
fucking great.
Songs are great. Actually sung by John C. Reilly.
Yeah, he's a good musician and he's a good
actor.
He
did go on Cox Across America tour. Mm-hmm. He went to Cleveland, Chicago, Austin, Nashville, San Francisco, L.A., New York. Promote this bitch.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, it's a great time. Do you want to show the folks the characters?
So I made these side by side, so they're a little bit wonky, but here we go. John C. Reilly.
So for those listening at home, we like to pull up a kind of a before and after, or a then and now, I guess.
Then and now, yeah.
That's a better. Big John C. Reilly fan.
Yeah. Glad he went to comedy stuff, because he didn't do that for a while.
No, he was a serious actor for a while, and he was pretty good at it.
Yeah, dude.
He's good in Chicago. He's really good in Perfect Storm.
Fucking
Boogie Nights.
Gilbert Grape.
Yeah. I like John C. Reilly.
He's great.
Good musician.
So, as you can probably tell, in the movie is on the bottom, and right now-ish, give or take a year, is on top. Looks fine. Looks great.
This is a spoof on Walk the Line.
Yep.
Which was that Johnny Cash film.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone had said it's also a spoof on the Doors documentary, which I guess
think it's a bit of the Doors and a little bit of Ray also.
Once he gets into like the drug phase, then it starts to switch to like the Doors stuff, and then
But I like that it's still like Johnny. Like he's still basically a parody of Johnny the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, who next?
Who next here? Jenna Fisher and Va Va Voom. Is she a tasty little morsel on this one?
Darlene. Hey, Dewey.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking hilarious. This movie, not everybody's going to like this movie because it's so silly. So
it's super silly.
If you don't find this type of silly super funny, you're going to be like, eh. But just so happens.
I love it.
Like, dude, the scene, like almost when we first meet her, they go backstage, she slaps him 3 times. Well, we can still be friends. Slaps him again. I'm in tears laughing. Like he's just like, what the
fuck? Yeah.
Okay.
At the end, dude. I guess we shouldn't get there yet, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't give a fuck. When fucking what's his name now? Tim Meadows offers him boner pills. He's like, I don't want no part of that shit because of the temptation. And then like the Temptations are in the hallway. I forgot about that. Like, oh, the Temptations, that's cool. And he's like, the Temptations.
Exactly.
So fucking funny. So stupid. I love it.
I don't think we have her picture on here, but his first wife in this does a great job. It's Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig, yeah.
Kristen Wiig. He does.
I should have done her instead of the last one.
He does a middle school talent show, and then they go back to his house. I guess I'm talking about scenes I like already. Whatever. Dewey's with Kristen Wiig, who they're like 13 and 11, and they're 14 and 12 or something like that. And his dad, doesn't want him doing rock and roll. He kills his brother at the beginning, cuts him in half, and he's like, "I don't want you in my house, boy. The wrong kid, Dad." So Dewey's like, "I'm gonna go on the road and make music with my girlfriend, Edith." And, "I'm your girlfriend? Yeah, Edith. I looked at you in the show and pointed at you. Of course you're my girlfriend." "Yeah, that's right. I'm Dewey's 12-year-old girlfriend."
Yeah, dude.
And then one more thing about Kristen Wiig. The recurring line that she has whenever they talk, and she's like, his song becomes a hit single instantly, like as soon as that's a whole nother fucking scene I want to talk about. Holy shit. When Walk Hard first comes out, she's got 4 kids in her arms. "You're never going to make it. Give up on your dreams." And he's like, "I think I'm doing pretty good."
I'm 15.
They're on the phone and she's like, "All right, I love you. You're never going to make it. Bye." Okay, you talk for a minute. I could go on and on about this thing.
Tim fucking Meadows.
Timmy Meadows.
When did Mean Girls come out? Was that like
08?
08? Okay.
I don't know that for certain. No, I
think
it was earlier.
Like 05 or something.
That sounds way more right.
Anyway, also the principal in that too. I love Tim Meadows. Anything he does is always pretty fun.
Little SNL royalty right here.
Yep. Yeah, drugs. He's the drug guy.
All those scenes are fucking great.
He never once paid for drugs.
Starts off with marijuana.
Yep.
Well, what does it do? It turns all of or no, that's cocaine, I think. He's like, "Well, I don't want to get addicted to it. It's not habit forming, Dewey."
Yeah,
"Well, I really can't get a hangover." "It doesn't give you a hangover." "Sounds expensive. It's the cheapest drug there is, Dewey."
I think I'd like to have some of that.
All those scenes are fucking great.
It's so fucking fun.
I did want to talk about also, there's so many scenes I like, so I could fucking ramble about this.
You want to knock the last one out?
Oh, yeah. I didn't see there was
I should have put Kristen Wiig in here instead, but...
That's Pa.
Yep. I don't have a whole lot to say about him. He's a pretty good pissed off dad.
Yeah, his whole thing, the wrong kid dad.
Yeah. I didn't realize they said it that many times.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
I thought it was just like a couple of times. That's like his catchphrase. I
remember the whole opening to this movie being a lot longer, and like from the opening to when the kids died and he's grown up is like 4 minutes. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Fast.
I remember this feeling a lot longer too.
Yeah.
And the runtime is like an hour 35, hour 40. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, it is.
But it does feel, well, watching it again, it doesn't feel that long. But like thinking about it, you're like, that's kind of long. But it's not.
I listened to the soundtrack not a ton, but still, like I'll throw up Let's Duet.
Oh, great.
Fucking Walk Hard's a banger.
Oh, yeah.
The last song, Beautiful Ride. Fucking great.
Oh, it made me cry. Today.
So I love the fucking towards the beginning when he's in the studio trying to get a record deal and he sings, "When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore." And the guy's like, "That is awful. That's not good." And dude, there's a running gag in this that well, I guess it's a running gag. All the heads of Hollywood in the music industry is these aggressively Hasidic looking Jews with the stereotypical curls and the big hats. And so Dewey sings this awful song in the studio, and the guy's like, "To be honest, you have shaken my faith in the Jewish community." And Dewey's line is like, "Well, there's nothing more than I'd like to do than restore your faith in Judaism."
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
And then he starts Walk Hard, and he goes, "Walk hard," and then they'll just look at each other.
Yes. Oh, dude, the kicky dance is so fucking funny.
Hit me with a scene that you like. I got so many.
Like all of them. The Bob Dylan shit is really fucking toaster oven in a Coliseum.
Michael posted something recently with that song as the song, and I was laughing so hard.
Fuck, what else? I usually don't like monkey stuff, but the monkey stuff was actually pretty okay. Was there anything I hated? I really don't like when he's like writing his grand song, like in the LSD times, but it's like pretty pivotal to the story, so whatever. And I think you're supposed to be pretty annoyed by old Dewey at the time, so it gives you what you're supposed to feel. But I could skip that part because I've seen it.
I'll talk about some stuff I didn't like too in a sec, but I got so many more scenes that I have to mention.
Dude, preach, baby.
So another running gag in this that I was like, I find this hilarious. I know for a fact, well, I'm sure you found it hilarious too, but in my head, I was like, I know this part would make Jeremy shit his pants laughing. I just know it would. And every time he throws a temper tantrum, the first thing he does is he rips a sink out of the wall anywhere he is. Just rips the sink off. And then there's one scene where he does that. He rips the sink off and he's throwing a temper tantrum. And then it's so hilarious to me. He grabs a handsaw and starts sawing
on the couch. Yeah.
And then it pans to nighttime. It's
like the same spot.
Like the dedication to that one scene of like doing for hours. Oh, I was crying again. The whole music video for Let's Duet is so fucking good.
Oh, I love it. It's sexy too.
It is. And when he's screwing,
I love the hammering.
Yeah. Jenna Fisher's character is just doing the saw, and then they're walking side by side eating ice cream cones. And I'm like,
differently.
How many takes would this have taken? Jenna Fisher's doing it like you would fellatio a cock.
Yep.
And Cox is just staring at her.
And there's like a little.
Can you get my profile right here?
Pretty good, dude. For the listener, tongue just chased his fillet. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Whew.
This thing is great. I have to mention one of my all-time favorite scenes in any comedy ever is. By the way, this has a banging cast of people they got to
really
make not that big of parts in this. They go to India to do drugs with the Beatles. It's so fucking good. Jack Black plays Paul McCartney. Paul Rudd plays fucking John Lennon. Justin Long plays George Harrison, and fucking Schwartzman plays Ringo Starr.
There you go. Nice. You nailed all of them. You know your beats.
So
there goes that question.
We had a big fan of yours too, Dewey. We think that Rock Hard is ours. Fuck. I don't remember the song.
Me either.
John Lennon's so funny. There's no limit to what the mind can imagine. Dude, he says the way he says "great record." I still like. Dude, John will do that. Like John Corona finds that part super funny too, and we'll do that every once in a while. Like we'll be playing video games and it's so good. Of course, we're the Beatles.
Fucking Jack Black, unfortunately, is the worst on that ensemble. Like of the four of them,
of doing the Beatles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the worst. I was like, oh, fuck,
no. I mean, like of all of them, he is like the least good one at it. But that's also part of the joke.
Sure. Yeah.
Of course, I feel like I just offended you a little bit.
We're the Beatles, the four Beatles. I like doing that voice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're the Beatles from Liverpool. Of course, we're from Liverpool. Well, there goes all my trivia questions about the Beatles. Yeah, I thought I misunderstood. I thought you were just saying like Jack Black was like the least good out of like that group of four, and I was like, I'd pick him over Schwartzman and Justin Long any day of the week in terms of
as a Beatle.
No. I thought you meant like in general. I was
no.
Like,
No. 9. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
So some stuff that maybe didn't like. It's hard to say. This movie is nonstop silly, and 95% of the time the silly lands with me. I think like the first 45 minutes of this movie are absolutely hilarious, like my favorite comedy ever. The back 45 is less funny to me.
I would say the back 20.
Sure. Yeah, that could be more right.
Yeah.
After like the Bob Dylan drug stuff, it's like once he starts doing the didgeridoos, it's like
didgeridoo, buddy.
Didgeridoo. Yeah, you shouldn't have didgeridoo that, but didgeridoo. That part starts to get like it's. Don't get me wrong, I still love the whole thing and it's still funny, but it's like that first 45 minutes, I spent the whole time like crying from laughing.
Mm-hmm.
That the back 45 is like, oh, okay, it's starting to like
wane a little bit,
even out for me a little bit. By no means bad. It's just not as funny as the hilarious first. It's probably not even 45 minutes. I just kind of did it in that half, and then the
it's probably
half hour, probably realistically. Still great, just like not as awesomely hilarious. So there's really not like a scene that I can just be like, I really did not like that. Maybe the cartoon Beatles was like, okay, whatever.
I thought they did a really good job making that look a lot like Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I didn't hate it. It was just like, okay, whatever.
Did I fucking... Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing that stands out as like, Jesus Christ, why did they put this in here?
Yeah.
But it does, for some reason, feel like a longer movie than it is. Well, like when you think back on it, but it's really not. Probably because it goes through so many things. Eras. Perfect way to say it.
Musical eras. Do you remember what the fucking... This could have been a triv question, but I just want to do it now. His original manager, his like son shows up at the end once he's really old. Remember what his name is?
Dreidel L'Chaim.
Oh, hey, Dreidel L'Chaim.
I forget. It might be one of your trivs.
Dreidel L'Chaim.
But in like the 50s or whatever, it's L'Chaim and somebody else.
I don't remember.
Mazel Tov?
I could see that menorah or something.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, something stupid like that.
The Jews in that are funny. Also, shout out, God, another great part. The beginning when he fills in for Craig Robinson's character at the the Black Club. I don't know how to tell you this, son. You white. You know when your girl finds you, you know. It's like, you got to love your Negro man. And then
cut it. It's Spanish. It's fine. Did you get him? Nice.
I just had to shout that out. He was.
You know what my dad does? He puts him in his armpit.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
So that's interesting. We'll talk about this for just 1 minute. That's one of the grossest versions I've heard of wiping boogers. Why the that's actually grossing me out.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes he wears tank tops too. And it's just fucking... Maybe he stopped doing it. I don't know.
Dude, Daddy-O Craig Evans was a hanky guy.
Oh, big hanky guy.
And that
hanky.
Like, I guess that's not as bad as wiping it in your fucking pit, Mark. Call him. My dad, almost anywhere, if we were outside, snot rocket guy. Just,
your brother's a big snot rocket guy too.
He taught us, man. It was easy.
I don't even know how to do it.
I have too many hairs in there now.
I like choke. I don't know how to do it. I sneeze like an idiot too.
I got to be careful because it's gonna land all up in this if I don't get it out.
If I don't sneeze out of my mouth, like my nose like burns.
My brother pinches and goes, and I'm like, how do you stop it?
I think that's bad. That's like your nasal passageway right there.
Yeah. Where's it going? Your eyeballs? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that at all.
So,
Amber Heard me. Nice.
That fucking Mark Norman.
Oh, dude, check out the Mark Normans if you haven't.
He should have a herd immunity.
Oh, shout out Joe List has a new special on YouTube right now.
Yeah, shout out Joe Rogan. Just the outrage. Do you have any other scenes you want to hit on before we jump into some reviews and trivs?
I had like a whole fucking mental thing that I was going to talk about, and now it's all gone in my brain hole.
You stored it in your upstairs compartment?
Yep, and fucking spring cleaning. it's gonzo. No, I like it all, really.
Did you like the Elvis scene?
Yeah.
Loved it. I
guess I'll burn this trivia question. You know who that is?
The Chinese. Okay. Look out! You know what I'm saying? Look out!
You know who that is?
No.
Jack White.
No shit.
Yeah.
You'd have got me on that.
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want it. Like, you'd have to like watch the credits or like no.
I have some asshole questions. I don't know if I'll get to them.
Oh, dude, I got a bunch of asshole questions too.
How many did you say you had? Like 20?
26 or something?
I've got like 17, so try and narrow it down to 5.
Yeah. That's what I do, is I just take a fucking shitload and I'll be like, okay, that one's stupid. We already talked about that one. This one's fucking dumb. We already talked about that. And then hopefully I can read my own handwriting and we'll get a solid 4 or 5.
Yeah. I've answered a few of mine already.
Yeah.
Just through chatting, which often happens. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm ready to move on.
You want to get into the trivs?
This movie's great. I think we got to do our reviews real quick. Our ratings.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to not do the rewatchability anymore. It's kind of like...
Did you notice what I put on the last video?
What?
Like on the animation, it was like reviews, rewatchability, and regalia. I forgot what the last one was.
Trivia question. Do you remember what the other 2 R's I came up with last time were?
No. Rejuvenation?
Reasons and rape stories.
Oh, California rapes-in.
Didn't go over very well. Do you want to go first?
We're just doing out of 10, and then
out of 10 T's, and if you'd recommend it, I guess.
Out of 10 T's, I think with this one, I'm gonna go. Fuck, it's pretty goddamn good. It hits all my buttons, really. It's music, it's goofs, it's outlandish. It's got a lot of great folks in it. JB's in it. I mean, fucking A. I think this is 7.8.
Motherfucker.
What?
No, you've drawn the line in the sand of what your 8 is at, and I would have. Okay, no, it's your rating. Yes, it's low, but it's your rating. Fuck, I didn't do
what?
Like what it got on and shit.
Oh,
does that matter?
Not really.
Okay, I almost don't care.
Yeah, fuck them. We're rating it, okay?
Yeah, we're critics.
Come to our movie garden and we'll pick it fresh. Okay.
Yeah.
Would I recommend it? Yeah. A boomer scale? Fuck, this is a tough one on the boomer scale. Kinda, because it's dealing with a lot of things the old boomer arithmetics would like, but it's also kind of shitting on it at the same time.
I have a feeling, I don't know, it might be a little high on the goof scale.
It's pretty high on the goofs. Yeah, I don't think my dad might like this in parts.
I love that we've slowly developed to like, would our dads enjoy this?
Well, I mean,
my dad would not.
I think anybody our age that likes music or fucking anybody our age is going to know John C. Reilly and probably going to fucking know this movie.
Yeah.
So, like, of course, I don't think I've ever came across anybody that doesn't like this movie.
Yeah.
So that's why I go straight to the baby boomers, because, like, I feel like that's more of a I don't know those guys that well.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So
7.8? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was going to get you over the line because you got tears at the end.
I did cry.
Like, that means it took you from all the goofs, hitting your buttons, and it also hit an emotional chord at the end. Like, that's a fucking arc.
I know what you're going to ask me right now. What would it make it higher? I literally don't know. I think it was just my mood when I watched it, maybe.
Because you're
if I had never seen this, ever.
Okay. Does it come in higher?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
The mood that I'm going into it with is definitely a factor. Like, I probably should have done Rushmore a little higher, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's not surprising. I already kind of know the twists and the turns, and that's not the fault of the movie. That's the fault of me.
Okay. Because you've kind of made it clear that 8's, you're like, that's the echelon of, like, if I think it's 8, I think it's a great movie.
Yeah, totally.
So you don't think this is a great movie?
I wouldn't say that.
You said it.
With my numbers? It's a great movie.
Your numbers are your numbers. It's perfectly fine. I'm just trying to like walk us through how you're getting
how my dumb brain works.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Your brain is full of cum and fun.
Yeah, confetti.
All right. Well.
Yes, recommend, not to anybody over 57.
Good answer. Okay. Yeah. So this. Let me start out. Let me preface this a little bit. If I had a Mount Rushmore of just comedies, this is on there.
Ooh.
1,000%. It probably doesn't get on my Mount Rushmore of just movies overall, but it's that waiting on deck. Like, if I couldn't decide, this is an easy one to throw in there and be like, I think this is one of the greatest comedies of all time. And I know that probably sounds like a big statement, but the music's great and original. That brings some heart at the end, and to me, it's start to finish funny. Like, I find myself from the first 5 minutes cracking up to the very end cracking up, which is great. This thing for me comes in at an easy 8.5. There's not one thing I can sit here and tell you I absolutely hated.
That's true too. Maybe I'm being a douche.
No. The fact, like, for the biggest, not the biggest, one of the biggest factors at the end of the movie is that final song and how it hits you like, fuck, man, he's had a fucking life and made friends in music and made a little music every day till you die. And it made me laugh the whole way getting there. The payoff at the end I just love.
You look a little misty right now.
Dude. How he walks and brings the band back together when they're all old. I just love it, man. I just love this movie. I've loved this movie for a long time, so I already had it in my head that I fucking loved it. It's an easy 8.5, and if I had to pick 5 comedies in my mind of all time, this is 100% somewhere in there. So this thing is a solid 8.5 for the old cheese. And
love it.
Recommendations, kind of weird. Probably kind of basically what you said. Maybe not. Like, if you like really silly, goofy, nonstop, absurd.
Yeah.
This is great. If you can appreciate the music. Like, these are original songs that are catchy, good, funny, have a little heart in them on some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Clever. Like, fucking great soundtrack. Big John C. Reilly fan. I fucking love this thing. I would recommend it to you if you're under the age of 49.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Recommendations of age.
I do like the boomer scale. If I'd have to tell my dad this was a World War II featurette to get him in the theater for this.
Featurette. That sounds gay, cheese it.
I fucking love this thing, dude. 8.5, easy.
Yeah, I need to be less stringent, I think. So, was it time for a little bit of something we might call Quiz in Your Pants?
It's a Sociality Rally movie show, and it's fun for the kids, but not boomers.
All right.
All right, ladies and germs.
We played a little bit of rock, paper, jisms off camera, and I believe Chester's going to give me first this time. Is that what we decided?
Do we want to do 5?
Sure. I think we have the capacity to lead, yes.
So I think we'll stick with 5 because it could become really long, but we should, since we have so many off camera, like do some of the other hard ones just for fun.
Yeah.
All right, let me know.
We might run a little long on this one, but fuck them.
You might have to mark these down also. Like
I got a pen and paper, baby.
You were rock solid at hard cocks.
Cock polished.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
What is the song that Dewey sings at the middle school talent show?
Fuck. Do I got to get it perfect? I imagine.
If you're close.
Hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Something about hand holding.
You're going to get it. It's Take My Hand.
Fuck.
But you're going to get it. That's right.
You sure?
I think you're close enough. I'm not a fucking...
That's a mixed bag.
Like, you don't think we know what you mean when you say take my hand? You know who else has hands? The devil. You know what he does with them? Takes things.
Shit. You might bang my toughies out of the park.
What does Dewey Cox think metaphor means?
Oh. God damn it. I almost wrote something similar to this down. He thinks they're facts, right? Are they lies? Fuck. I guess I don't know.
He thinks it means that it's a secret.
Secret! Fuck.
Metaphor means secret.
Goddamn secret. That's a big old boomerang.
So you're 1 out of 2?
Yep.
Okay. When Dewey's recording the new song with the African tribe, how many didgeridoos does he want?
Fuck. It's a big number. I think 50?
50 what?
7. Final answer.
No.
Okay.
It's 50,000.
Oh!
I want 50,000 didgeridoos. Dewey, that's unrealistic.
That's a hard no on me.
Well, you had the 50.
That's wrong. Regis wouldn't give me that million if I was playing his game.
So you're 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Who introduces Dewey Cox at his Lifetime Achievement Award?
Oh, that is Eddie Vedder.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, and I thought he did a fucking fantastic job too. I was trying to write that, but I didn't know how to word it. I'm like, whose guy says Dewey stuff? Seattle?
Seattle award show, Dewey. Ryan Stiles.
I want to jam all his pearls.
All right, last question. You're doing really good. I have some. I think some of these are tricky. Okay, what is the name of Dewey Cox's monkey?
Miles.
I could see it. Damn it. 3 out of 5.
I'll take it. I'll take it and shake it there, Chestericus. Okay, so not this one.
Did you have a lot of those as well?
I had a couple of them.
Yeah.
But I used to have my wife proofread these so we wouldn't have the same questions, but it's actually like more fun if I know I wrote them down and it's not an open book quiz. It's like, fuck, I should fucking know this, and I don't.
Yeah, I used to text her, and then she'd be like, okay, you guys have this one, get rid of it. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Why? I have a memory like a fucking Goldman Sachs. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's wrong. Okay. So, Chesterico. How does Dewey find out that he doesn't have a sense of smell? Like, what action does he do?
Oh, shit. Oh, motherfucker. He does an action to find out he doesn't smell?
Yeah. Like, he tries to smell something, and he's like, oh, shit, I can't smell.
I can fucking see it in my head, but I can't think of what he's smelling. He tries to smell dinner.
No.
What is it?
He smells his armpits.
That's a great question.
All right. This is not defined as a city or a town, so I'm just going to say city or town. What city or town does Dewey grow up in?
Fuck. City or town?
I mean, like, it's one thing, but it's not defined as a city or a town, so I don't know. The place he grows up in, it has a name. What's it called?
Tennessee.
Like Washougal. You know what I mean?
Oh. Fuck, I actually don't know. Nashville?
No.
What is it?
Springberry?
Wow. I should have known that because one of my questions is what high school did you go to?
Oh, shit.
Mother fudger! I knew that. I thought too hard about that, I think. Good question.
Why can't Bobby Shad play at the nightclub? Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Beat up his landlord.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You're right, but there's a little more to it.
Oh, shit.
You already won, but do you know the rest of it?
I don't think I do.
He hit his landlord and has laryngitis.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's a win.
You can't beat up your landlord with laryngitis.
Yeah. Pretty good. Let us see here.
I think I'm at 1 out of 3. Uh-oh.
Let us see. Let us see. Here you that one. In rehab the first time. No. In rehab the second time, what does Dewey say? In rehab the second time, what does Dewey say saved his life?
Motherfucker. These are good questions.
You got hints too.
Okay, I'll take one. Well,
okay. You want one?
Let me just think for just a sec.
Oh, beautiful ride. Sorry, I was just singing. Beer's working.
I don't know. Music?
Do you want a hint?
Sure.
I'm hot. Now I'm cold. Now I'm hot. Now I'm cold.
Save his life. I don't know. Blankets?
Yeah.
What?
I'll give it to you.
I almost don't want it. Going to a tiebreaker would be fun though. Always extra questions.
How many total sinks does Dewey rip off in the movie?
No idea.
You got a guess? It's probably less than you're thinking.
7? 8?
6.
Damn. That's funny. I thought about that too, and I was like, I'm not going to go back and count them. That's a good one because at one point he does like 3 in a row.
You're right. At the end, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I had 3 written down. I was like, oh, now it's 6.
Yeah,
but I said, did I say that they show because he's about to rip another one off, but they don't show him ripping it off?
No, that's okay. That was kind of a shot in the dark.
Let's see here.
A lot though. That's it.
We're tied. Do you want to give me one?
No, I only got 2 out of 5.
You got 3. No,
I only got. You gave me Bobby Shand. And
I might have just given you the sinks.
I didn't get sinks.
You're right.
I only got 2 right.
All right.
You won, baby!
Woo!
Those are good questions.
Victor Rico.
Your what town are you from is way better worded. Mine was like, what high school did you go to? Which you probably would have known
it's
now.
It's probably the same. Yeah. I don't think I would have remembered.
I didn't. That's funny because I didn't put that together.
Which I'm sure I spelled really wrong too. I wasn't sure if it was Bury or Barry, which is...
Springbury.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's inflection, but whatever. You
well
want to tell
done.
the kids fucking where they can vote on polls and stuff? You want me to do it?
Yeah, you guys can vote on our polls. We post them on Instagram, which is Approved for All Audiences. And then we also post them on Twitter, which is Approved for All. I believe Tim puts them up on his personal Facebook, but we would prefer if you could get on the
Yeah,
Insta.
on my Facebook I do, but I should probably stop doing that. I feel like everyone on my personal Facebook page is real annoyed, but fuck them.
Fuck them. They're jealous, dude, because they can't.
I feel like I have something else to say. Yeah, check out for polls. We're going to start doing more polls. I know we haven't done them in a while. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you, guys.
We love you.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you.
Tell your mom we'll call her later.
Hey.